What's happening, everybody? It is a Tuesday night thrift haul. I'm your one host, Vegas Jay.
And I'm Philly Nay.
What's happening, everybody? We are back, and if you did not notice, it is thrift haul number 28 on the 28th. Isn't that crazy? That was not a plan. That was just a happy, fun accident. Woo! What's happening, Nadene?
I have quite a haul to show here, and I had an awesome thrifting class today. I see Lola is in the chat. She was at our class today, and she was my car ride company, so she was awesome. And it was a really fun day. Everybody found some really good finds. I really enjoyed it, so I'm a little tired out from that, but I'm here tonight for a haul.
Did I say it was Tuesday? Someone said, yeah. Sorry, it's Monday. Hey, it's time for a Monday night haul.
Did you say Tuesday? Yeah, it's Monday. Yeah.
Yeah. Somebody said Tuesday question mark, and I still thought it was. No, it's Monday. Hey, it's Monday. Time for a thrift haul. But before we do that, hey, Nay, why don't you show everyone the cute T-shirt you're wearing and turn off your lower third for a sec.
Okay, I will do that.
So you can see the whole thing a little better.
Sure. So
there we go.
Here is my T-shirt. This is
look how awesome that looks.
Thrifting for the holidays. Yeah. So, and we have two designs actually. If you don't want our faces on a shirt, we have a Santa
why
shirt.
Wouldn't you?
Why wouldn't you? But you know, we do have an alternate design too. So they're both posted on the.
Yep. So here's both designs. And if you're watching YouTube, if you go right beneath the window screen, you'll see tonight's description. And right below that, you will see the two links to the T-shirt. So they're on Amazon, the merch by Amazon. They're made on demand in a variety of colors and sizes. $19.99 if you have Amazon Prime. It is free shipping. And how long did it take you to get yours? Do you remember?
Honestly, I ordered mine on Friday or Saturday, and they were in my mailbox today.
Look at that. Like 3 days. So if you need a new T-shirt for the Thrift and Holidays and you like our free show, throw us a salad and buy a T-shirt, or buy it for your friend who's a thrifter.
Yep. So thank you, everybody. And you can wear them thrifting and take your picture and show us on the thrifting board too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this is mainly Nay's haul, even though I did pile up a bunch of crap treasures from LA. But we'll let Nay have the floor first.
All right. So I have a ton of Hallmark ornaments, and I'm going to educate you guys a little bit on Hallmark ornaments because I've educated myself through this haul that I found. But I'm going to start with some clothing first. So now in our thrifting class, I did a girly thrifting class today, and I don't usually buy anything when I do a class, but I bought a couple things. One is an ornament with my birth year on it. I'm hiding. Another one.
Which we'll be talking about next week.
Yeah, we're not talking about that till next week. I bought this cute pair of earrings for myself. And the only thing I bought to flip.
You didn't even show them. You didn't even show us. Come on, hold it up there a little longer.
All right. They're just, kind of cute sequined earrings. $1.99. Nice. And I got, the only thing I bought to flip, ironically, I did a girly class, was a men's shirt. So this is, it just caught my eye. It's batik, which is it's a hand stamped print. It's like on they usually carve it off of a wooden block, and then it's printed onto the shirt by hand. So this is genuine batik. The collar is stiff, so it feels like it's never been worn. It's definitely vintage. I was intrigued by the tag and the print. So
very nice.
Yeah, so ironically, I bought a men's shirt.
So I know you weren't in the men's section, so how did you find that shirt?
Well, on our way out, we were kind of like standing at the register, and the men's section was right there with the shirts, and it just caught my eye, and I grabbed it. So
yeah, while you're in line, always look. Don't look at your phone. You can look at that later. Look what's right around you, because you'll be shocked at the cool shit you find right within reach while you're in line. And then if you have a lot of stuff, throw it on the counter, and while she's ringing it up, there's always the go backs right across from you. Go right to the go backs.
So I was talking about this. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was talking about this in the car ride with my friend Lola today. She so she'll know about this one. This label, if you guys can see, is one that you should always grab. It's very vintage. Alfred Shaheen, and this dress is gorgeous. I had it dry cleaned. It does happen to fit me, so I don't think it's leaving the house. but but it's just gorgeous. It's and it's signed Shaheen. Like the Shaheens will always have a signature on them here.
Yeah, so if you're unfamiliar with Alfred Shaheen, go when we're done with the show. Go to eBay, look up Alfred Shaheen, Shaeen.
Yeah, it's got these translucent sleeves. It's just beautiful, and it happens to fit me perfectly. So,
but look at sort by sold and sort by highest, and look at
but it's just it's just so beautiful.
Blown away.
Oh, it's so beautiful. So I found and I paid $8.99 for it. So.
A good price, yeah. You could sell that for at least $50.
I know, but it fits me, so we have a problem.
I know, but the people are tuning in just to see what you bought for yourself. Earrings, dress. Come on now.
I know. We'll see, but okay, I would flip it for a lot. So now this is an unexpected purchase, and this was all with the Hallmark purchase, which I spent $134, which is way more than I will ever spend at a thrift store, but. I already sold 2 of the ornaments for $50 a piece. So I've already made $100 back from that haul. And I know I'll do a lot more. So I bought these men's shoes. I don't usually buy men's shoes. These are already listed. I think I listed them at $69.99. Not sure, but they're made in Italy. The brand isn't that good, and they're leather soles. So they're beat up at the bottom, but the uppers are really good. So I thought they were kind of funky. And they're size 13. And
funny enough, I have 2 Shaheens along that same era hanging on my door waiting to get listed right now.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, this one is so pretty. Oh, and I do have the belt for it too.
Yeah, that's always the bonus. When it had a belt and the belt's still with it.
It's actually still there. Somebody really kept that nice. So I also found this when I got all the Hallmark stuff. So this is a Lily Pulitzer. And it's an extra small, but it's a cute little tube dress. And
is that the coral print?
Yeah, it's a coral print, and it's coral, and it's got Lily in the print. You can see the word Lily there. So,
very cool.
Yeah, so I think even though it's an extra small, I expect that to do pretty well. Let's get that one listed. And the other clothing, I'll just look at all the clothing items that I got. This is a Pendleton jacket. I just listed it. And I think I listed it around $50 with best offer, but it's a vintage 80s Pendleton. It's got the shoulder pads, but it's really kind of hipster trendy because it's got a really cool plaid print, and it's lined, and it's in perfect condition, and it's wool. There's no moth holes in it. So.
And what'd you pay?
$4.99.
Nice.
Yep. And this I found in the cosmetic case section. I had used this as my thrifty tip on the last show, that you should always look for the crazy prints. If you have like a bin of items, because this was in a big bin of just mishmash cosmetic bags. It's actually a jewelry roll. It's Lily Pulitzer. And I recognized it right away as being Lily just from the print. So you can pick them out really easy if you don't have a lot of time and you're sorting through a big bin of stuff. So. And
all right, hey, hang on before you go on.
Okay.
I'm gonna do something based off of what you just said. Same thing. I'm standing in a Goodwill because I'm waiting for the record store next door to open. I know it's going to be a shocker, but I wasn't really in the mood to thrift. I was in LA for 3 days. I hit about 25 stores. My back was shot, and I was just like, I want to do my CDs and drive for home. But I had to wait, so I'm standing in this thrift store, and I'm actually talking to my wife. And in the rack, I saw. Let me see if I can replicate this for the show. I saw that much of this shirt, the back one here, not the front one, the back one. I saw that much of that shirt, and I sold it before, and I told Stace, I go, just by seeing maybe 1.5 inches of that shirt, I know it's a rain spooner, and I know it's a USC rain spooner. USC awesome. Trojan.
Yeah, see, you get to learn your prints, and they stick out. They just grab you, so.
And it's a small, and it was $7. I was going to pay for it anyway. She goes, "Oh, so it was $3.50." And the last small of this print sold for $50.09. So there you go.
Wow, so that's good.
But yeah, remember, and they said, remember your prints, because everything. Lily has a look. The Rain Spooner Collegiate has a look. So once you kind of know that look, you can really spot it. Yeah,
the same thing with Missoni. That they do a lot of that chevron, the zigzag print, and I can spot them really easily. There's a lot of Missouk is another one that I can spot easily. So you learn.
All right, you're back.
Okay. You want me to? I guess I'll. Well, I'm gonna do the non-Hallmark stuff, and then I'll. So this was an inspiration by our friend Lynn Hudziak.
It's a little tinier though.
Yeah, it's a little smaller, but it's a dispenser. It's pretty cool. And she suggested to me that I sell it on. There's actually an M&M fan Facebook group, and so she suggested that I sell it there rather than on eBay because apparently the M&M collectors will pay for items like this. So, well, it's not as big as Lynn's. I think it's. I think I paid $1. Yep, $1.99.
Cool.
So,
Nice find.
yeah. So, and this was still in the same haul with all the Hallmark stuff. It's crazy. I got a Mara. I don't buy a lot of mugs anymore, but this is Mara of Mexico. If you can see the bottom, they're really heavy. And they used to go for a lot more. Like, used to be able to sell them for upwards of $30. I'll probably get about 20 for it, but it's a nice heavy mug. So
I think I have not that exact mug, but I think
but
I
a Mara.
have one here.
Yeah, they're good.
Yeah.
That's one to get. And do you have stuff to show? Because I'll get it. I can get into the Hallmark after.
All right, yeah. Let me show a little bit. Then you can
yeah.
into your Hallmark. So yeah, so I was in LA for 3 days, mainly music stores, but of the 23 or 4 or 5 stores I hit, about 9 or 10 were music stores, and the rest were like Buffalo Exchange, my new favorite store.
Yeah.
Thrift stores. So, so I found some cool stuff, and here, Nay, you'll be proud of me. I went to the linen section again and picked out something I think pretty cool. So this is a like play mat.
Oh, it's Dumbo.
But
is it Dumbo?
It's everything.
Oh my goodness, it's like a whole Disney park, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wow, that is awesome.
Yeah. So that was $2.
Good job.
And I don't know exactly what you call it, but I thought it was cool. Plus, there's about 200 characters on this, so the keywords are incredible.
Bridget would love that.
Yeah, I know she's in the chat too. So as soon as she sees that, and then here's a brand if you're unfamiliar with. If you don't travel to the Florida Keys or anywhere in Florida, this brand might be outside of your scope. But it's Guy Harvey, and Guy Harvey makes tons of T-shirts, button-down shirts, and the like, and they're all focused around sport fishing. And so this, I had not seen shirts like this. Usually it's a T-shirt with different sport fish on it or a button-down fishing shirt. But this is like an all-over print, kind of like activewear type shirt with the marlin on it and some tuna, I think, down there. Pretty well. He's a sought after name. This was half off. It was $5. Now I know my mom's watching, so I don't think I'll get a chance to sell this, Nadine. I think it just probably ended up going to Newberry, Ohio.
Uh-oh.
Yep. It is a Cher hoodie.
A Cher? So your mom is a big Cher fan, huh?
Yeah. So I'll show you the coolest part, the last. So it says Cher in the front. It's got these stars down the side, but the graphic of her in the back's pretty bitchin'. Where is it? There she is. Whoops. Hang on.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty cool.
And that's sweet. So that was
send it now, she said.
Yeah. Oh. Well, that was a $4 Christmas gift, Mom. There you go. Merry Christmas. Put that over there. All right. Here's a hoodie that you won't want, but it's more so not about the graphic, but about the artist. So there's this huge event that happens in Vegas every Easter called Viva Las Vegas. Every person into rockabilly in the world comes to Vegas. Like 20,000 rockabilly kids just come down to Vegas for the weekend. And the artist who does all the artwork, his name is Vince Ray. And so this is a Vince Ray hoodie, and that's his art. So Vince Ray is a good artist to know, kind of tiki, kind of lowbrow kind of thing. And I just saw this little, like that little bit hanging out. And I know Vince Ray very well. I mean, not personally, but I know his art. And I go, oh, that's going to be a Vince Ray thing. So I paid what did I pay for this? $4. And I don't know the specific sweatshirt, but I'm thinking I can at least get 25, 30 for it. And plus Mom won't want it. So that's good. Yeah, Mary Thriftmas Bridget said for the $4 gift for my mom. Mom, it's worth $50 at least, so keep that in mind when you get it, all right?
Do you remember when we did our last haul? I showed the sports sack, a blue bag that was a vintage. It was a vintage sports sack, and it had the tags on it. my mom saw it on the haul and she was like, ooh, I really like that. So when she came over, I was like, here you go. Merry Christmas. But
that's how it goes. So
yeah,
we want
so
our parents to watch, and then they just take.
No, I had to give it
So
to
we
her.
always tell you. Oh, of course. We always tell you to look for silver tabs, and especially silver tab baggies, which are Levi's jeans. I was unaware that they made Levi's silver tab corduroys. So that was a new one to me. They're straight and loose. So there's the tag on the inside. And then there's the tag on the back. So I don't think the corduroys are going to do as well as the jeans, but they were $3. So I'm like, oh, I can't leave mine.
And I bet there's people that are committed to those corduroys that
and they're 38s. 38's a good size when you get the silver tab. So people like the 38s. And I'll show one more thing, then I'll hand it back to you.
Okay.
I showed this in the last haul, but every time I find one, I'm going to show it to you to make sure you guys remember. Not a lot of wrap stuff sells, but the one thing that does sell all the time is Tupac, especially his Machiavelli branded stuff. So there's a nice Tupac shirt, and it was $2, and that's the brand you're looking for. That means it's legit his Machiavelli.
That's good.
He called himself Machiavelli for one of his albums. So keep your eyes open for Tupac stuff. All right, let's hear about some ornaments.
All right. Well, we're gonna go. Actually, we have a couple other things. So I hit the also in the same Hallmark haul here. I also hit the Motherlode of a beauty store that just dropped off all of their hair extensions. So I have these sleek weaves here, and these sell about $20 a piece. So I have a bunch of them. They were $1.99. This one was 99 cents. These were 99. So I bought like 4 of these, and I have like 6 of these, so they're about $20 a piece.
All right, there's something I've never thrifted.
Yeah, so that was and I knew that they would do well right away. So let's see what else here. Okay, we'll get into the 2 more things. I have these Ireland ornaments that are like, it's like $20, but for $1.99. I grabbed them. They're glass ornaments.
Is that a pint of beer at the end there?
It is. It sure is. Yeah. So
make sure to play that angle for sure.
And this is
lover on your list.
And this is mid-century. It's vintage mid-century. It's actually inlaid wood, and it's let's see, it's fused into satin black phenolic, which is a type of plastic. It's heavy plastic, and it's called Curoc, Couroc. And you can see the tag on the back. And these trays sell for like $50. So nice. Some of them sell more. There's certain ones. There's a specific bird one that sold for like $200. I don't know why that particular one sells for more, but if you find this brand of tray, pick it up. And they're heavy. It's heavy. So I think I listed that already around like $50. So okay, now we're gonna get into the ornaments. So we have, and I'm not going to take these all out, but I'll just show you Village Toy Shop. And I think this one goes for around 20 or 30. I don't know all the prices off the top of my head, but I have researched them. And this
Did you remind everyone what you paid for these?
I paid $2.99 for this one. $1.99 and $2.99. That's all I paid for all of them. And I've already sold 2 of them for $50. This one I just sold today for $50, the Twilight Zone. And I will play this one for you guys because it's pretty cool. So $50 right there. It's a plastic Hallmark ornament.
There you go.
I paid $1.99. And I shipped one out today that was similar to this one that also sold for $49.99. This one goes for more though. I sold the 2015 version for $49.99. This one, I think I listed it at, let me see. Yeah, I listed this one at $99.99 or best offer. And some of them have sold upwards of that price. So so this is an even older one. And these are called magic cord ornaments. They actually require something called a magic cord. And there were some there. I wish I'd picked them up. I just was, there were a couple of them there. So I should have grabbed those too, but I did grab some other cords. So Time for Toys. This one goes for, let me see.
What time is it? It's time for toys.
One sold recently on 11/24 for $79.99. with free shipping. So the average going rate for this is about $50. That's the average price. So $2.99 again. So this one is not one of the, there were some kind of, you know, lower end ones, but I think I paid $1.99 and this one's going for like 15. Yeah, I listed it for 15, but still, you know, it's these legacy cords.
That one's thin and even easier to ship.
It is, yeah, it's much easier. These legacy cords, I picked up about 4 or 5 of them. I listed them as multi-variation for $24.99 a piece. And they go with the 2009 ornaments or older. And people look for these because their ornaments can't work without them. So they go for about $25 a piece. And I have about 5 of them that I got for $2.99 a piece.
Nice.
Yeah, so let's see. This Village Toy Shop, I think, is going for around 25 or 30, but that's not bad. This one I listed. This is a crazy one. I listed, this is Mrs. Claus's cupboard. And if you look on the box, you'll see something that's really special about this that I found out. Keepsake Ornament Club. Hallmark has an exclusive ornament club for collectors, and they issue special ornaments just for the collectors, and you can only get them, and then that's it. They don't make them anymore. They just continue them. So the crazy Hallmark collectors are looking for the Keepsake Collectors Club ornaments, and this is one of them. And it's also a repaint, which is another selling point to it. This one I just listed for $134.99 or best offer, and some of them have sold for over $100. So,
all right,
yeah.
so 2 questions. Hold it up. Bring that back.
Mm-hmm.
Bring that back. Hold it up so I can see the barcode. I'm guessing on the bottom.
Sure.
Oh, that one doesn't have
no
one.
barcode. No barcode.
All right, hold it right up to the camera. I'm still gonna try and scan it.
I know what you're gonna try to do.
All right, hold it a little bit and back up just a smidge, just a smidge.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see if I can see if the technology will work through the screen. It's not clear enough. All right, so what I was going to attempt to show, but it wasn't clear enough. All these, except for that one, apparently, all these have barcodes. And because there are going to be plenty of Hallmark ornaments that are not worth the $100, the $50. There's plenty that are worth like $2 and $3. But with the barcode scanner on your Amazon app, you can scan them, and the prices on Amazon are going to be very comparable to the prices on eBay. I just looked up Nadine's Twilight Zone that she sold for $50, and the going rate on Amazon is $60. So very close. So if you don't know anything about ornaments, you can scan and at least have a fighting chance.
And let me just say that I probably would have listed it for $60, but it didn't have the keepsake card in it. They come with like these little cards, and it didn't have the insert in the box, so I couldn't list it. That took out some of the value of it. So,
and my mom wanted to know what year are these? Are these all different years? Or are these all?
They're all different. They range from like 2009 to 2015.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, so a lot of them are newer. This is a 2011 Decking the Door. This one goes for, gosh, I think this one's another $50 one. I haven't memorized all of them. I've researched some of them, not all of them, but and I've listed some of them already. So let's see, this I have a different legacy cord here too. This is the newer legacy cord. This was made in 2015, but it still powers the ornaments from 2009 and earlier, and it goes for like $2 more than the 2014 version.
Man, you've done your research.
I know. I've really learned about Hallmark ornaments. So let's see. These
That's the great thing. Even if, I mean, not to say Nay was new at ornaments, but when you roll across a load of something like that, you definitely come out of it with such more knowledge, because like, all right, I gotta look all these up, figure out what's going on, what my prices are.
The Peanuts ones, I think they're about 30-ish. They're not like, the $100 ones, but they're still pretty good. And I think, let's see what else I have. Oh, let's see if I can find it. Oh, I have another Peanuts one too. That's a duplicate. I had a couple duplicates too. So this one I listed. It's A Wonderful Life with blinking lights, and this is 1991. I've never seen it.
Good. Don't. This is the one time I'm telling you, don't bother.
So this one I listed at $26.99. So it's not going for as much, but still I paid $1.99 for it. So I'll take that. City sidewalks, I just looked up. So this one is selling for around, one sold for $34.99 just on the 27th. So, so that's another good one. And this is 2005. So they are, the years were, I think someone had a store or something and just cleared out their collection. It's crazy.
No kidding.
So they're not all equal. Like the Twilight Zone one is the exact same ornament. It sold for $50. Now, nobody wants the Beverly Hillbillies for some reason. These are selling for about $15. So I'll still sell it, but it's the same identical one in the Twilight Zone, but that one is selling for much more.
Yeah, even on Amazon, it's selling for like $3.
Okay,
so.
but it's selling for, I can probably get between $12.99 and $15.
Right, but that's a good point of, that's why you scan, because although they're both
the same. And then I have Andy Griffith's show. Sorry.
I say they're both with old TV shows, but one is worth well more than the other.
Yeah, and then I have Andy Griffith's show, which I can't, it's in here somewhere. And that one is going for, I have that one listed, I listed it already for $44.99. So a little less than the Twilight Zone, but still, that one's going for more, and they're all the same. But this is the Lionel Trains, Lionelville. It's 2004, and it's, this one is, I listed it for $39.95. And it's 2000, yeah, I just said that's so the Lionel trains are really big too. So if you find those, they're. Oh, this angel is awesome. This angel I listed for. She's listed for $69.99 or best offer, and one of them did sell for around $65 recently. And she's a Wonder and Light ornament, and Whimsical Angel, she also requires the magic cord. So you have to, when you list these, magic cord required, and then you say that it doesn't come with the magic cord, but a lot of the collectors will have them or, know where to get them, so they'll know that. And Circus Mountain Railroad doesn't go for as much. This is like about $25, but still, I'll take it for $1.99.
Oh, yeah.
And I haven't looked at Mrs. Claus's stove yet. I'm not sure how she's going to do, but that's what's going to do.
Wait, these aren't all listed yet?
No, I have so many more to list. I know, it's crazy. I'm still listing them.
Yeah, holidays.
I know, I'm working on it. So this one is Santa's Armoire, I think. And this is another ornament club. And I listed this one for $109.99 or best offer. It's another one of the keepsake ornament clubs, and there was one that sold for around $100. I would assume I'll get probably no less than $70 or $60 for this one, which is crazy. Doesn't do anything. It doesn't light up, but it's just that keepsake ornament club. So
if you remember from season 1 of Thrift Hunters, we were in Atlanta at a sale for a dog rescue in a storage unit.
I remember, and
they had and I'd never done ornaments, and they had all these ornaments, and I was looking for something interesting to buy, and there was like 50, and I said, "Give you $100 for all 50," figuring $2 a piece, and I think they took it. And the first one I sold for $70, and right then is when I learned. And then, of course, I had a bunch of like $8 and $10 ones too.
Yeah, they're not all.
I learned that within ornaments, there's going to be some crazy price ones, and they're not all created equal. That's for damn sure.
So this one is Santa's pre-fight plate snack. It's, let's see, what year is it? It's 2014, and one just sold for $61.75. Another one sold for $59.88, $50, $56.99. So I think this one's going to do well too. These are all, this is another one that's probably about a $50 ornament, checking it twice. They're just, it's just amazing that, let's see. Now this is a dud here, but it's like a $15 dud. So still for $1.99, I'll list it, I'll get you know, some of the lower end ones, I'll still make something off of them. So this cardinal one, I think it's going for like $20. So that's another, but still, again, $1.99. I think this one is, oh, Snug Fit for Santa. This is another around $50, I believe.
No, somebody wrote 87 on that. Is that what I'm seeing?
Yeah, they were numbered, not for price, but they just were all numbered. Like, I don't know if they were displays, and they all have these black marker marks on them. So I'm thinking maybe they were store displays. And I haven't looked up this one yet, Window Wonderland, but let's see. And then these two, I'm going to lot together because neither of these are really doing great on their own. But I think as a lot, because they're kind of similar, I can probably do, you know, upwards of $30. But on their own, they're selling for between like 15 and 20. So
what is it?
It's a lantern. They're lanterns. This is a flickering reindeer lantern, and the other is a twinkling cardinal lantern. So
no, bring it a little closer. Let me see.
Yeah. So I think
it looked empty. I'm like, what is it?
Yeah, I think I'm going to sell those together. And then I'm married. And here's one that I got for, this is a
So somebody wants to know if you offer fellow thrifters discounts. If somebody wants to buy a few ornaments from you.
We can talk if you want to PM me.
Absolutely.
So
yeah, so Peace, hit up Nay after the show's over, and
yeah, if you're
put your order in, everybody. Get it for your treat.
So we have a Department 56 Raggedy Ann and Andy ornament that cool. I thought that would do really well, but they're actually like maybe $25 or so, but still
good for a $2
yeah, exactly. And this one is kind of a dud one too. The Santa is just not, it's, you know, maybe $15, $20, but still I'm calling a $15 or $20 thing that I spent $1.99 on. Here's the Andy Griffith Show one that I talked about. That's I listed for $44. Yeah, it does. Actually does.
The Andy Griffith Show.
And I did put videos in these. All of them I can't test because I don't have the magic cord to test all of them, but I'm pretty confident that they're all, I mean, they're all in new condition. So if anyone ever said they didn't work, I would, you know, take care of them. But, and then this is another Department 56 Snow Baby. That is like a $20 one, but it was all with, I think somebody, because there was a lot of other Christmas stuff there too. So I really think somebody had a store that they unloaded. And I got a Department 56 New England Village Series Sleepy Hollow School. That this is an older one, and it does light up. I did test it, so I will
take a picture of it lit up in a dark room.
I have not listed it yet, so,
okay,
but I will do that. And that's about
so hang on. Mm-hmm. PGOFF 1710 wants to know, what does the front of the collector special edition look like, Nay?
The collector, you mean the keepsake ornament club?
Yeah, that I'm not sure. So
I would assume that they mean the ornament club, and that one is, if I can find, here's one here. The really good ones have this keepsake ornament club, and you can just put KOP in the keywords, and the collectors will know what that means. So if you can see the top there, it says keepsake ornament club. So that's one that wasn't sold in the stores. It was just for the people that joined the Hallmark Ornament Club.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. So those are really going for good prices. And if you ever find, which I didn't, unfortunately, if you ever find National Lampoon's Vacation Hallmark ornaments, those sell in the upwards of $300. They sell, yeah, they sell for like $350. So I think it's there's an RV ornament that sells for like $350. So that's like kind of the holy grail of Hallmark ornaments.
Too bad you didn't find that one.
No, that one wasn't there. And I did look for that one because I knew that one at the time. But and then I went back and I wanted to see, because they'd put out so many, so I thought they might put out more. And sure enough, they did. And like I said, they had $12.99 price stickers over the $1.99 price sticker. So, and the ones that were left that I looked up were really, they weren't worth it for $12.99. So I ruined Hallmark ornament pricing at my Goodwill forever. For everyone else, yes.
Great job. At least you got it. At least you're the one who made it happen.
Yeah, so that entire haul, everything that you just saw there, the Pendleton jacket, the Lily Pulitzer, everything, I paid $134, and I've already made over $100 off of that haul. So
you sold 3 ornaments, right?
Yeah.
So 250s and a what?
I sold. I think it sold like a $15 one.
All right, so you're at 115, and you got a bazillion things left.
Yeah, so exactly. So.
And apparently, you're going to sell some to a viewer tonight. So there you go. You're doing good.
Yeah. So so that was probably one of the best hauls that I've ever had.
Well done. All right, I'm gonna hop back in here with just my stuff is more random than Nay's.
Oh, I have
here.
one last thing to show when you're done. So.
Okay. Well, here, smell this. It's yummy. It is pumpkin pecan waffles.
Oh, God.
It was from Bath and Body Works, brand new 3-wick candle for $3. It's yummy. Always keep now. You can sell these if they're out of print. They've retired them. You can sell them for more than normal. But if you like candles, like myself or my mom, burn them. Always keep your eyes open in the candle area. Okay, I'm trying to do better at shoes because I get in the shoe section, and as I always say, most of them are from here down, so I don't want to bend over. But even though these are a little dirty, which I might clean them up, I thought they're pretty cool. They're Converse All-Stars Brazil flag.
Oh, cool. I was just talking about Converse in our class today. So.
And they were $5. So I figured without any research, I'm going to make more than $5, and they're pretty cool. So there's that. Found a Christmas Hawaiian shirt. Thought that was pretty cool. Clearwater Outfitters, they typically don't make Hawaiian type shirts. They're more just like beachy shirts, but here's Santa fishing.
Oh, that's kind of interesting.
Here we are back to Gation, and all Santa's lures are candy canes.
Wow.
So a bunch of good keywords there. Staying in the Christmas shirt vein is this bitchin' Yoda Santa shirt. And that was $2. I know it's not going to be an expensive item to sell, but, I'm sure I can get $20 for it.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, especially with the new movie coming out, right?
Yep.
So
that's right. Star Wars comes out in 2 weeks. So This one needs some cleaning, so it was kind of a gamble. I paid $16. If it comes out clean, it's $100. If it doesn't come out clean, I can probably at least double my money. It's a Martin Brodeur New Jersey Devils hockey jersey made by CCM, which is like one of the main makers. It's got some dirt. I think it can come clean, and if it does, I'll make a lot of money. And if it doesn't, I'll at least double my money. So I'm taking that gamble, and hoping the gamble pays off. So what size is Yoda? Yoda is extra large.
Oh, somebody has a dog named Yoda. That's a cute name.
Yeah, my mom and dad had a dog named Yoda too.
Oh, that's a cute name for a dog.
All right, you know how we always talk about, Nay, like we touch something in our office or we talk about it in a class and then it sells?
Yeah.
Now, this doesn't have that same impact, but just 2 days ago, just in my head to myself, I thought, I haven't found any good T Fury shirts. And if you remember from any of our older shows or from a thrifting board, T Fury is a brand that takes 2 things and mashes them together. So 2 totally different things. And then the next day, I found 2. So here is a combo of Sam the Eagle from the Muppets and Captain America. So those shirts have so many keywords. Now this one, I don't know if this is current, like so current, like it just came out, and it has to do with the current election, or it's an older one. But it says, "Don't blame me. I voted for Mayor McCheese." But I'm not exactly sure what the other part of this is. So I'm gonna have to do a little research. But these were both $2 each, and I usually sell the cool T Fury shirts from like $25 to $30, especially if they're retired.
Tom Cassidy wants something that you have.
Tom. Okay, want what? You do have to type more than want, so I can yank it out for you there, Thomas. So tell me, and Oh, you want the Devils jersey? All right, yeah, let's talk. So just hit me up on Facebook. We'll talk. Now I bought this for my wife. She hasn't seen it yet, nor do I know if it fits right, but it seemed about her size. It's a Mildred's of Hawaii. And speaking of always noticing patterns, I definitely know the vintage Hawaiian dress colors very well. So this is pretty cool. It's got this high collar with a tie in the back and the open back. See?
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah. This was at my new favorite store, Buffalo Exchange.
Oh, we have an inside joke about that.
Yeah. And it was $16, but it was pretty cool. So I thought I'd give that a whirl. Hawaii in 2 weeks. If not, it'll be on my store. Oh, what size is the brodeur? The brodeur is adult double X. So that was the other thing too. It was a good size double X. Now here's something weird, Nay. The one thing I do not like about Buffalo Exchange, they don't tend to take big boy stuff. So I can never find things for myself. They tend to stop at like 38, maybe a couple pair of 40 pants, and I wear 42. And they never have triple X shirts. So I usually just buy to flip. I went into one in LA. I only bought 3 things. All 3 things are my size. They're all for me.
Wow, pretty good.
That never happened. So
you wouldn't know about the one in Philadelphia, though.
Yeah. So check out this NWA straight out of Compton shirt in 3X. New with tags.
Oh, so that's yours?
Yeah, definitely. And then these, so what happens at Buffalo Exchange, if stuff hangs around too long, they stamp sale on them, and that means they're half off. So these awesome Levi's camo pants were $8 in my size.
No way. That's like made for you.
But even cooler, I saw these sticking out of the rack, and I'm like, please be my size. Please be my size. And they were. This is Ralph Lauren, Denim and Supply. They're camo, but wait, they get cooler. Look at the pocket. Oops, going the wrong way. It's the American flag.
Cool. Wow. Yeah, that is so you. Oh my God.
I know. These are going to Hawaii.
That's pretty cool.
All right, couple last things here.
Yes, I sold a poop ornament. That was
Thomas said sold. All right, Thomas, hit me up. We'll work out a deal. And,
it was the third ornament I sold was not a Hallmark. It was a $12.99 poop ornament that I bought for $1.
Do you have any of those handy?
I don't. Unfortunately, I don't have any that I can grab, but they're it's a poo emoji, and I found them. That was a retail arbitrage thing, and they are going for $12.99, and I have a bunch of them.
So hey, Nate, remember the day? I think it was the last time we were at Philly Eight's Thrift, or maybe 2 times ago, and I bought a bunch of T-shirts in the dollar room. Do you remember what they were?
Yeah, they were some band, and I don't remember. So no.
Yep, Machine Head. And so here's the matching hoodie of the T-shirts I bought at Philly Eight's Thrift.
That is funny.
So, and this one's a great hoodie because it's got great graphics on front and back. Machine Head's a heavy metal band.
Did you sell those T-shirts?
Yeah, I sold 3 or 4 of them, like $15, $18, and they were $1 each. This was $4, and I'll probably get like $35, $40 for it. This is a cool keychain. It is super duper heavy, and it's from the Desert Inn, which was long ago. That's where the Wynn sits right now. Oh. So I thought that was pretty cool. Anyone who is a big fan of the Desert Inn. And then this was from the old Warner Brothers store. It was only $1. So I don't think I'm gonna get rich off this keychain, but I thought it was a good purchase.
Yeah, I always find if I find Warner Brothers store stuff, I always grab it. I used to love that store too back in the day. So.
I went to a little flea market called the Topanga Vintage on thing, but it was pretty bitchin'. It is a hand.
Yeah,
this is a tourist piece from New Zealand, so it's not super duper valuable. But to buy this, you would have to fly to New Zealand. So I paid $10. Now, of course, I'm not getting rid of it, but if I wanted to flip it, I could probably get at least $50 for this.
And that was your solo purchase at flea market, wasn't it?
Yep. It's got the little thing handcrafted in New Zealand.
Okay. That's cool.
All right. And then I found this. I thought this might be pretty cool. WB Sport. So it's got Patrick Ewing, Spud McKenzie, maybe. It's a little basketball with Warner Brothers characters, the Animaniacs, Sylvester and Tweety, cool. And 3 basketball players. It was $1. And I haven't looked it up yet, but I got to imagine that this isn't all that common. And I mean, I wish I had the ball, but
it's the 90s, right?
Yeah. For $1, I figured I'd give it a whirl.
Cool.
My mom wants to know if I'm putting that keychain in my Vegas room. I might. And then the last three things I want to show you. When Nay and I were in Chicago and we stopped at a Salvation Army, I bought my first Funko Pop, and this is Long Duck Dong from 16 Candles. So I thrifted my second Funko Pop the other day. Let's see if anyone knows who this is. I'll show it. I'll let the chat see it, and then see if anyone can figure it out. You will not know, Nadine.
I want to know. No,
I doubt you've ever seen this movie. So let's see if anyone in the chat can figure out who this is. While you're doing that, I found the most apropos coffee mug because I'm going to Hawaii in 2 weeks. To hell with work. Let's go to Hawaii. Isn't that great?
That is a cool mug, yeah.
Now, here's a little tip. For these older mugs, this is called a B handle. See how it's a B? And then some are just all the way around, and it's a D.
It's also called a pedestal mug, too. So.
Yep, not Rambo. This guy's wearing a tank top and jeans, and he's got a little...
Is that Johnny Depp?
Nope. Yep. Who got it first? Lorna got it. Kurt Russell. This is his character is Jack Burton from Big Trouble in Little China.
No, never saw it. Okay.
Yeah, great movie. Great movie. So I guess I'm going to collect these only if I thrift them. So there's my collection so far.
So,
and then I've always told you, look for the music books. Look at my haul of music books.
Wow. That's beautiful.
Hang on. But wait, there's more. These were at a record store for $5 each, and they range from $15 to $80.
Wow. That's awesome.
A lot of Tom Petty's, a lot of Traveling Wilburys, and they had a bigger box. I scanned them all, and 15 up went home with me. Anything below 15 stayed there. So if you're not scanning the books, and what's cool is, Nay, on these, I can put some together because here is the piano and vocal chord book, one album, and for the same album, here's the guitar tabs.
Oh, that's great. So that's a good lot.
You got a whole band.
That's perfect.
I got you covered.
Oh, that is awesome. I get excited about the music books now. That's one thing I never got excited about. I'm totally comfortable with them now, and I'm selling them. So, yeah.
Yes, and those of you who have not seen Big Trouble in Little China, remember the time. It was the 80s, but watch it. It's an awesomely bad, awesomely cool movie. All right, here's my last thing I want to share, and it actually comes. You're going to get a bonus Thrifty encounter this week because I'm going to tell you a Thrifty encounter about this item.
Okay.
John Denver and the Muppets had a Christmas album. We've all probably heard. They made it on CD. At some point, the CD became what they call a budget line, so you can buy that CD new for like $5. You can walk into most any store. You can probably buy it at Lowe's, Home Depot, $5.99, $4.99. It's not an expensive CD, so I would never buy it to flip. However, I found a very old version of this 1990. Here it is, still sealed in the long box.
Oh, I remember those long boxes. That's so funny. Yeah.
All right, youngins. So there's any youngins watching us, here's how it happened. Back in the 80s, mid-80s, CDs came out. Now, at first, they were only for rich people because CD players cost hundreds of dollars and CDs cost like $50. It was crazy. And then the price towards the end of the 80s started to come down. Then the birth of the 90s, CDs were normal price, CD players were normal price, and everyone could afford them. Was all the record stores had racks for records, and so you go from a record to this little tiny plastic thing, and so to make it work, they would put them in these long boxes so they could sit in the record racks and stick up. Now, very soon, environmentalist type people are like, all this wasted paper and cardboard for nothing, really, and so they eventually then changed all the racks in the stores. But the little thrifty encounter I want to share with you. So CDs became commonplace in the early 90s, and I'm working at a CD store in the late 90s, and a girl named Heidi is, I'm a manager, and she's one of the employees, and she's, people are trading some CDs in, and she's working up the price, and she goes, hey, Jay, and she looks around like nobody else can hear her. Can you come here? I go, yeah, what's up? She holds up a CD in the long box, and she goes, what is this? I go, the CD in the long box, and she goes, what the hell's a long box? Now, we were not that far removed from them, which I'm shocked at, even though she was younger, I'm shocked she'd never seen them. I go and I explained it to her, and then she still was confused, and she goes, where's the CD? I'm like, feel it, how hard it is down here. The CD's sitting inside this box right here. This is just empty space in there. So yeah. So even on plainer titles that aren't worth a ton by themselves, if you find something sealed in a long box, collectors like it. Now, I did some research. I couldn't find this in a long box anywhere, and I paid $5. I paid pretty much what it's worth new. But I'm going to throw it up for like $30 and see if a collector really wants this, because they probably won't open it. They'll probably just set it on a shelf, and this will be part of the Christmas display.
That is crazy. Wow.
So, little tip, little fun story. There you go.
I remember my two
and
first.
That's my haul.
I remember my two first CDs were the long boxes, and they were my first two CDs were Primal Scream and The Ocean Blue. I don't know if you very first. I still remember that, and they were in those long, like, my parents. I remember my parents let me go to the store and pick out, like, you know, it was like the new thing. I had just gotten the system for Christmas. So.
I'll tell you, mine was the soundtrack to House Party. That was my first CD.
Yeah.
Kid Plays House Party. House Party. Mm-hmm.
So my friend Lola, who I think is, I don't know if she's still in the chat. If you're still there, Lola. So Lola knows her yarn too. We were talking about yarn in the car today. We were having some serious discussion about yarn. And so she would appreciate this. I have 11 skeins of this, and I put it up. I don't know what I priced it at. I might have priced it high, like in the $100 range, but this is Barocco, and it's retired, and it's wool, mohair, rayon, and polyester. And these are called hanks. These long, they're actually not skeins, but a lot of people call them that. But these are, so I have 11 new ones of this, and that these came in a bag at Goodwill for $3.99 for the whole bag. So, and that's probably, I mean, I realistically might not get 100 for the lot, but I'll probably get a good 50 or 60 for it. And the last item that I have is Department 56. This was $1.99, same haul, Hallmark. These are village accessories, seasonal lampposts from Department 56, and they're really cute. I will show you. They have, and I can't find this exact one, but they're lampposts, and they have all these flags with different holidays, actually. Their season's greetings, and they're really tiny. There's Easter, there's Valentine's Day, Thanksgiving. So if you're if you have your Department 56 village, you could actually set up these lampposts for different holidays. There's a happy birthday. A lot of them are sealed. So that was a pretty cool find. And I can't find this exact set I haven't been able to find this exact set yet, so I'm not sure what I'm going to be able to price these at. I'm assuming maybe like $30 or so, but it does have the actual new. Now this is vintage, but it has the new. It went for $17.50. So we'll see.
Cool.
And that's it. I really that was my Motherlode haul.
All right, let's see our T-shirts one more time.
Yes. So, and I can stand up too. And give you the.
There you go. If you liked our show, if you've watched our show, if you enjoy the free learning, do us a favor, buy a T-shirt from us, or buy a few. That'd be awesome. You either like our screwy faces. If not, if Santa just does it for you, go right beneath the YouTube window here. So do three things: click subscribe if you haven't, click like if you haven't, and then buy a T-shirt from us. And we'd be much appreciative of that shirt. All right. So upcoming stuff. Wednesday is our next episode of Thrifty Business. It's finally the one with Andy Slammons. Andy was supposed to be on 2 weeks ago. We had to bump him because he was getting a better offer, and his better offer bumped him. So it's very weird that the circle of life. So we're going to talk about that tomorrow. Andy's going to talk, or not tomorrow, excuse me, Wednesday. And he's going to talk about private labeling. He's going to talk about FBA, and he's an internet sensation. So we're going to talk about what it's like to be an internet sensation, the good and the bad, because he got both of it. And I don't think he was prepared for the bad. I've been on TV. I was prepared for the bad. I got the bad. I get it. He is a very nice man, and he was shocked at the haters he ended up with. So we'll talk about all that. And Andy's a good guy. He's a great motivational speaker, and he loves helping people get outside what their norm is. So all our norm is thrifting, but there are other ways to make money besides thrifting.
Yeah, so that'll be fun.
And then
we will have some surprise in studio guests too.
Oh yes, we're gonna have you're right. You're in studio guests.
We'll leave that for a surprise. So.
Yep. And then Mom and I will be doing a show this weekend, And then Nay and I will have probably our last show before Christmas next Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
And it'll be a special day too.
No, it won't be.
Yeah, well, we'll talk about that.
No, we won't talk about that.
Tuesday.
Oh boy, we're gonna have a fight about this one.
So everyone, thank you very much. We had a great live studio audience tonight, so thank you for tuning in. I hope you learned Hallmark ornaments or CD long boxes or anything like that. If so, leave a cool comment down here. Tell us what you like about the show or what you want to see more of. We're more than welcome to suggestions. And send us on a mission. Tell us to go find something, and we'll find it.
And I want to give another shout out to all of the attendees of my thrifting class today. It was really awesome. Everybody, it was a great group. Everybody got some great scores. Everybody was eager to learn. And then at the lunch, we got to talk more about thrifting and selling. And it was a really great group. So thank you to everyone who attended my class today.
All right, cool. Thank you, everybody. We'll see you on Wednesday. Go get a t-shirt.